Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boop, 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 doop, doop, bow, beep, beep, bow, beep, boop, beep, bow, wow, 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 wow. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Danger zone. Danger zone. What's up, Jesse? How are you tonight, sir? Farming Simulator 25. Farming Simulator 25. What's up, Tony? How you doing tonight, sir? No alter content. Save. Here, let's do 5 super chats of $2 or higher. And we'll do 3 hours. I'll stream again tomorrow. There we go. Start goal. Yeah, I set a goal. I set a goal. I set a goal. Oh, I have to join Discord. That might be helpful. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. How are you, Finks? I'm pretty good, sir. Thanks for asking. Love that. Love the combo. Yeah, it's really nice. I like it. I decided to break away from my John Deere, using absolutely nothing but John Deere. I was like, you know what? I really want my. I remember it was 17. That's like all I would use was the cat combines. So this is the only one I saw that had the cat branding on it, so I went with it. Hello, Michael. How are you? Turn that on. Maybe lock the doors and burn the lights. What's up, Trucker Thornton? How are you, sir? Put some music on soft, slow. Not a pepper. He's pepper, she's pepper, we're all peppers. Hey. Bro, I'm pumped. Cat harsh, I've never heard anything. It's so it's a claw. It's pronounced claws, right? Claws or class? Class, claws, whatever. It's when they came to America. They, if I understood correctly, they were partnered with Cat. So it's essentially a class Lexion, how it's pronounced. But they put the Cat branding on it, so you can get it with either the Cat or the class logos on it. There was a couple of them around here. That's why. And even the farm just north outside of town, they had a couple really old class combines that had the like old school tracks on them, like the metal tracks on them. They were old. They were still using them. It's long gone now. So the farm was owned by two. I only knew this because my dad knew him, and then my neighbor worked for him. The farm was owned by two brothers, and then one brother decided to retire, sold off his half to the other brother, and moved out to Florida. And then the brother who bought out the other brother just moved everything. So I haven't seen the combines, but everything else that used to sit there alongside the highway is now just a little bit down the road, right near the high school. Because he's got a couple old Steigers out there too. I just want to wander around and take pictures of stuff. A map using mod or game. This is the Owendale, Michigan map that I've modified just a tad bit. So I deleted a lot of the permanent buildings like outside. I left the town intact, but all the buildings that were outside, like there was a couple of buildings that were just like on the edges of fields that you couldn't sell. Excuse me. I made those sellable. So that, and I removed the tip collisions and the indoor mask off all the roads. That way all the roads are plowable for when it comes wintertime, so PJs can plow some roads. He's got some old Kenworth sitting out there too. Like I said, I'd love to just walk around, take pictures. Just see if my dad knows how to get a hold of them. Because he's got some really, and it's not like it's in terrible condition. Like some of it is actually, like you could look at it and tell it's old, but it's not like beat up and rusty and all that. Like those combines are definitely beat up and rusty. Harvesting good old wheat. Yeah, what did we do last week? Was that barley? Yeah. They look exactly the same on his map. I thought it was the same thing. Clearly it's not. And it looks like we gotta do some cotton. Actually, I think after I harvest this field, I'm gonna terrorize the parsnip fields. We've got 3 pretty large parsnip fields, so I'm just going to use the Speed Demon Harvester to just zoom right through those and get them done over with. You're plowing already? What are you plowing? Where are you? Hold on. Where are you? Oh, you're in 5. Oh my god, you're going to be there forever. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Tony. He's just gonna be in that field plowing away until he's 85. I'm too old for this shit. Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Turn them back on. I think I stubbed my toe. Actually, no, you got that big, don't you have the big plow from the Plains and Prairies pack? That's hard to say. Plains and Prairies pack. Oh, we all full. Damn it, go get that green card. Bring it over here. Wow, I thought. Can I join you? I don't have the mod pack public. I stopped worrying about it because nobody was ever joining. Just to be your man. When you screaming loud, heads down, heads down. That's when I want to rise up, rise up. When you screaming loud, we're doomed, we're doomed. That's when I plan to put myself to you. Do you want to join me? Yeah, I only play on my server. It's the only time I ever play Farm Sim anymore. Like, with the exception of Moz Spotlights, which I don't consider those playing the game. It's time to play the game. Time to play the game. I'll tell you what. For next week, I'll set some time aside this week, and I will go over and I'll make a farm for, like, I'll set it up with equipment and everything for people that want to join, and I'll put the mod pack in for next week if anyone wants to join next week. But if no one joins, actually joins, then whenever I update the mods, I just won't post them. I used to go through every single time I updated any of the mods. I would make a huge mod pack for one download, and I'd have them all download individually for those anyone who wanted to join. And no one ever joined, so I stopped dealing with it. Biggest stuff is for cultivation, which I should get one. Yeah, because after this week, hopefully PJ buys everything he needs, because I'm taking the money out. I thought that there was a big plow in here for plains and prairies pack. Where's that? Oh, that is cultivator. Wait, where's the big, really big? Was that not part of this? Excuse me. I guess not. Oh, there was a massive one. Oh, this. Right here. Oh, that's for, cultivation. I thought that was a plow. You thought wrong, Viller. I mean, it looks just like this. So is that not... It looks just like... So how is that not... I'm so confused. How is that not a plow? I don't know. Use the 712. What's the 712? You would not believe your eyes. 10,000 fireflies. I like to make myself believe. Planet Earth turns slowly. 712 mulch tiller and put 13 shanks on it? What? I'm missing something? You can put plow on the John Deere. Oh, you don't have it. No. I was like, you meant something I had in the thing. I was like, I don't see that anywhere. Tony, if you're tired of plowing, I can turn periodic plowing off and just have it so we have to cultivate. That's okay by me. If you smell like a rock is cooking. No, I'm doing it for the rock to make lime. Ah, gotcha. Does only cultivating give you rocks or harvest or no? Okay, my brain. Plowing give you rocks, cultivating doesn't. I'm guessing. I do need to get a forage wagon and pick up all this straw. It'd be wrong of me to pick up all this straw and hold on to it until I take all the money out, then sell all the straw so we have more money. Would that be wrong? I think I'm going to do the same thing for the parsnips. Just going to hold on to the parsnips until the money's gone, and then I'll sell those too. We'll recoup some of that money. I think you know where this is about to go. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Saving. It's safe. Oh! I need to pay attention to my meter there. That's on me. Hop over in our green cart. Excuse me. Pizza. Pizza. Plowing is rocks, so cultivating don't. So if you turn off periodic plowing, you don't get rocks. Gotcha. Skirt. Alright, so what we'll need, I guess I didn't. Gonna look like I didn't. Alright. So what we need here is we need one of these here beet harvesters. Yeah, we need one of the. That's a parsnips right there. Yeah, that's a parsnip. All right, need one of these. I'm gonna jack up the capacity of the engine setup. I don't need to do anything else. Everything else is fine because I'm just gonna leash this here. Or should I? Should I? Should I? I guess I'll buy it. We have money right now, so I'll customize it. I'll buy it. I mean, Michelin's so ridiculous, but I want it. So I'm gonna take that camouflage. Where'd it go? Just kidding. Beacon light, design 1, design 2, design 3. I can go with 3. What's my favorite mod? That's hard. That's a hard one to answer. I think if we broke it down in like by category, I could do it, but I don't think I could like just pick one overall. There's too many. Where's exhaust at? Oh, right here. I don't know if that changes. Nah. Let's make this custom. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Interior color. Is that the actual interior? I want that to match. Perp. Confirm. Dude, all my stuff reset. I lost my blue color and like all my settings reset to default. I don't know why that happened. What's this change? Oh, the netting? What if we make that white? What's that look like? I don't actually hate it. I'll make it black. Just keep with it. Same with this. We'll keep that black. Inner rim color. We'll keep that black. Outer rim color. Yeah. It's just obnoxious, and I'm here for it. Bye. Actually, I made everything such dark purple that now the window looks blue. I'll buy it. Now I need one that does parsnips. That one right there. No crap guidelines. 90? Heck yeah, feller. Make that purple. Make those black. Make these black. Bye. Yes. And then I need... Where is... Show me forge wagons. Okay. Well... Alright then. Farm Sim's like, I'm not showing you forge wagons. Matter of fact, I don't think I'll just shut down. Don't know why it's gotta hate me so. It's gonna be a long night. Long night. If we're already crashing out. Activation product key is already used. Please try again later. Ay. Bro. Because the game's drunk. You just been sitting here waiting for that, haven't you? You need to update something. No, the only mod that needs updated is, well, Universal Autoload, but Owendale, Michigan. And if I update it, it's going to take away my edits. So it is the same version of the map, but it's not how it was released. So it's reading that it's a different version. So it wants me to upload it or update it. This I just updated last week. Apparently I had another update, but this one, if I do that, it's going to lose my edits, and I don't want to do that. Multiplayer, there we go. Try this again. I actually just showed up. Super, you did. 712 mulch tiller is in mod hub. Oh, well, here, while we wait till join in. Farming simulator mods 712. Let's see what that comes up. Oh, that thing's tiny, dude. We are not using that little tiny thing on these giant fields. JT knows. He's heard that before. Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Wait. Hello? Did the harvest rabbi not purchase? Oh, did Tony take it to my place? Okay, it did. Well, my service truck's just in here running. How many think I was going crazy? I was like, I know I purchased it. Alright, let's try this again. Show me forge wagons. Unrealistic. Give me the Michelins. One of them plump tires. I don't need guidelines. Standard. No beacon. US. I don't need a brand on it. Capacity. 5 million. Why not? Neon orange. Holy hell! Jesus. Chrome orange? Oh, that one goes in neon. There we go. I kind of want to do it. It's so obnoxious. I love it. You know what? I think I'll roll with it. Inner rim color. Outer rim color. Buy. Yep. Almost made it. Oh, okay. Dude, this thing rolls easy. Oh yeah. Nothing runs like a deer. I tried to warn them. They didn't get out of the way. So at the end of the day, it's on them. That's all I got to say about that. God, this thing is so pink. Jesus, Pete. Can you imagine that being in the field? You'd spot it all clear on the other side of it. You just stand out like a sore thumb. Excuse me. Yeah. I love that it's actually like kind of like reflecting like in the light. It's so much brighter than when it's not. I like it. All right. Open the cover. And then let's gobble up some straw. No, 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 no. How is thou, JT? Sir Flatulence, there you go. Lord of the Fort. Mirror lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Don't know why I got the song stuck in my head, so. That's a lot of straw. Well, I'd say we're probably closer to 6% than we are 5% on that one little trip. I'm sorry, we're already over $250,000. That's crazy. I got a little too quiet. No one's talking. Why is no one talking? $500,000. I guess it does make sense. Math is mathing. Do you live on a farm? No, I live in an apartment. The closest I've ever come to living on a farm is my sister used to live on a dairy farm, and I used to stay there over the night sometimes. So cows were in her backyard. That's the closest I've ever come to living on a farm. We did some dumb shit, like we'd move the trampoline into the shed where they stored the hay bales, and we would jump off the hay bales that are stacked like 2-3 tall onto the trampoline. And so we did some dumb shit. I never lived there. Now, you know what you got is neon when the freaking warning triangle on the back looks dull in comparison to the paint you have on your piece of equipment. No straw gets left behind. Excuse me. No, just like in real life, there's a line of cars behind the school bus. Immersion. Hello, Mr. JWB5. How are you? Or I guess that's Mr. It could just be letters. It could just be MRJWB5. There's no school bus holding up traffic. Jeez. That's good to hear, feller. Oh, no. Just like one thing I love about this map, there is school buses parked out in front of the school early morning and in the afternoon, but not like throughout the day. So it's actually like realistic, unlike how I'm farming right now, but I do like that. It's a little neat feature to this map that I thought was like, that's it. That's what I like to see. Alright, all the straws picked up. I took a break from the harvesting because I figured I would help Tony out here. And I would pick this up instead of hired help to plow this one so he could collect the rocks from it. Have you ever had it where someone over your mod tires turns white when they load up in the game? Yeah. If you're talking about certain pickup trucks, if you're talking about gear wrench modding, you have to have the wheels mod that he has out. If you're talking about other ones, I haven't really had that issue at all, but if you're talking about for gear wrench modding trucks, you have to have the wheels mod. If you don't have the wheels mod, they won't show up. I don't know if that'll fix any of them. I'm curious to know if that would fix any of having issues with wheels showing up white. Did I not turn this off? Okay. Apparently I didn't. Yo, Ethan, how are you, sir? Let's go dump this. Jackknife it first. Dump it to crumpet. That's good to hear, sir. Good old Dr. Pepper. I did knock a kid out today. Why would you do that? To what did he deserve that kind of treatment, sir? Alright, while that's dumping. Oh, it will fire up. This is Big Buddy. I don't know where Little Buddy's at. Little Buddy's around here somewhere. Little Buddy might be in there. There's Big Buddy. Oh, Big Buddy. I think this is the plow, right? Yeah, alright. Wait, where is Little Buddy? Oh wait, no, I think Little Buddy is has the crap spreader. Big Buddy. America. Come again to save the day, America. Get Big Buddy lined up right here. I guess we don't have to have him lined up because as soon as we hit H, he's going to change anyway, so we'll just have fun, sir. And he's off. I don't know what that line is, but hey, whatever makes him happy. As long as the field gets done, that's all that matters. There is rocks here, right? Yeah, there's rocks. Excuse me, stones. This isn't too close to the field, is it? It shouldn't be. If he hits that, he's fired. He's fired. He temple punched my buddy's girlfriend and bruised her head, so I knocked him out. Well, I think it should be your buddy that does that, not you, sir, but I guess, congratulations for defending your buddy's girlfriend's honor. I am a man who would fight for your honor. The cat roars to life as it devours the wheat in front of it. Nom 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 nom. Good job. He's suspended and my buddy is on vacation. Well, that must be nice. can't finish snorting the line. He rounds about to line up the next line before inhaling violently. That kind of hurt. I missed a few of these. I didn't get in trouble. Yeah, I feel like you should. You're sucker punching some dude. Well, I mean, he for one, if he hit a female, he deserved it. But also, you kind of sucker punched the guy, so. Road gas is $4.30 in Indiana. We're close. We're at $3.90, I think it was today when we gassed up. So, we're close, but we haven't broke that $4 mark yet. It's crazy because it's usually cheaper out that way than it is over this way. All I do is sit in the office for 10 minutes. That sounds like punishment. I'm a man who will fight for your honor. Diesel is $5 a gallon in North Carolina. I think it's over that here. Wasn't it like 5? I think it was over 5 here. Last time I looked. I haven't looked in a long time. It's just crazy how bad they screw over people with diesel. Simply because diesel is a waste product of gasoline. Diesel fuel is a waste product that is created while making gasoline, and they charge way more for diesel because they know we need diesel. Our economy thrives on diesel because you need those trucks to get you from point A to point B. Not only that, the trains that get you from point A to point B. Okay? They know our world thrives on it. So they screw us over or screw the diesel owners over to keep gas prices lower. Food, mate. Here it's $4.19 for regular, $6.19 for diesel. That's what I would say. I thought it was like $5.30, like $2 or over $2 more than what it was. I don't know. I've been doing great. I'm going. I bought two tickets. Me and my wife are going to go see AEW when they come to Salisbury. It's going to be the first time that I actually be able. Like I've gone to WWE house shows, but I've never been to a TV taping. This is going to be. They're actually doing a TV taping for Collision in Salisbury, so it's the first time I'm going to be able to attend a wrestling show. It's actually going to be on TV, so kind of excited for that. Yeah, I've been good. Gas in Kansas City is $3. That must be nice. That was just last week here. Are you in North Carolina? No, Salisbury, Maryland. Salisbury, Maryland, just bless you. Just over the state line. So, if you watch wrestling, you're probably going to be able to see me. Well, good evening, Mr. Lewis. How are you, sir? Cooper Allen is coming to our county fair. I have no clue who Cooper Allen is, but they, for our state fair, Tracy Lawrence is coming out here with Sammy Kershaw and Aaron Tippin, which is the first time I think I would actually like to go see country music out at the fair. Okay, that's a lie. I know who Weird Al Yankovic is, but I'm more excited about the opener for Weird Al Yankovic. So the opener for, I don't know if anyone knows who Puddle's Pity Party is, but the opener for Weird Al Yankovic, I think, is cooler than Weird Al Yankovic. It's Puddle's Pity Party. It's a mouthful. I didn't know he was opening for Weird Al until I was talking to Brandon last week, and I was like, Puddle's Pity Party is opening? Oh my god. Country singer who's alright. Oh. Yeah, I don't know any of the other ones that are performing out there. I was like, I know who Weird Al Yankovic is, and it's a special guest Puddle's Pity Party. I was like, what? That poor guy is just gonna be sweating bullets. He must have some good makeup. But yeah, Tracy Lawrence. I feel like Tracy Lawrence is one of the most underrated country singers from back in the like 90s, early 2000s. So underrated. Same with Neil McCoy. Those two are like they had hits, but they weren't like as hugely popular as, say, like Garth Brooks and who else am I thinking from early? Like, they were definitely better than Billy Ray Cyrus, and we all know who Billy Ray Cyrus is. Is it just me? We never have no one good at our county fair. We don't have county fairs here. We're too small for county fairs. We have the state fair though. The state fair is huge. Even like over in Maryland, the county fairs aren't huge. It's just something, they're like small. They don't have like performers or anything. That's a state fair thing here. Here, while I unload, I'll pull up the list of people who's going to be at our state fair. Let's see. Move over here to where I can see chat. Delaware State Fair concert lineup. So on the 23rd is harness racing. We're having horse races. We have that every year. That's usually the second Thursday. It's weird that it's the first Thursday. And then Friday night is going to be Demolition Derby. Then Saturday night is Warren Zeiders. I don't know. I have no clue who that is. I guess it's a country singer because he's got a cowboy hat on. Never heard of him. Next up is on Sunday is going to be Bailey Zimmerman with Chandler Walters. Have no clue who any of those are. Next up on Monday, July 27th, we have Hudson Westbrook with Braxton Keith. Have no clue who those are. What happened to like good like country singer names? Like, these are like millennial kid names. Hudson Westbrook. with Braxton Keith. Who thought country would be by someone named Braxton? Anyway, Tuesday, July 28th, we have For King and Country. And the only reason I know who they are is because they performed at the fair before. I've never heard any of their music. With, is it Rachel or Rachel? Because it's got an AEL, like kind of like Michael Lampa. Then on Wednesday, July 29th, we have Weird Al Yankovic, the Bigger and Weirder 2026 tour with special guest, Puddles Pity Party. I would go to see Puddles over Weird Al, just say it. Then on Thursday, July 30th, we have Ann Wilson with Leanna Crawford. Never heard of either of those. Then on this is the good one. On Friday, July 31st, we have Tracy Lawrence with Aaron Tippin and Sammy Kershaw. That's one hell of a show right there. And then the last night to close it off on Saturday, August 1st, we have Men at Work with Toad, the Wet Sprocket, and Shonen Knife. I don't know. Well, there you go. That's our State Fair lineup this year. We have the fair going on a week. Now in August we have a country music fest in Cincinnati. There's all the big stars. Well, yeah, that's a festival. And of course, it's gonna have the big ones. Ann Wilson's one of those singers of Heart. Is it the same person? Because this looks like a young woman that's wearing a cowboy hat. Yeah, no, it's not the same person. This is ANNE Wilson, not ANN Wilson. So it's a different Ann Wilson. Our state fair had midget wrestling. I don't think it's like you need micro wrestling. I don't think you can use the M word. I thought they have it down there in Pigeon Forge. I thought about going one time. I don't know. Oh, I know what year that is. Yeah, me neither. Like I said, literally, no, none of them other than Weird Al and Puddles, his opener, and then Tracy Lawrence, Sammy Kershaw, Aaron Tippin. I don't know any of who saw Braxton. We had George Strait, Garth Brooks, Ronnie Dunn, and Kix Brooks. Like good names. Clay Walker, Clint Black. You know, good name. Travis Tritt. Now we have Braxton. Braxton and what was the other guy's name? Hudson something? I said what I said. What? Oh. Micro wrestling? I could they have it's the I think it's called the Micro Wrestling Federation down there in Pigeon Forge, and there's one like as soon as the last time we went down there, that's when I found out about them, and I've been following the one guy named Psycho, and I watched the TV show they had about them where it was talking about like it showed like their day-to-day lives. Like he's married to another micro wrestler, and they have a child together, and like he was helping out another wrestler do the pedal extenders or whatever. And when Dominic Mysterio challenged John Cena and the dwarf wrestler came. That's Psycho. So I was like, hey, look at him, good for him, making it to the Fed. Excuse me. Oh wait, no, you didn't say micro wrestling. You said. What did you say? I missed. I don't know what was a cat. I did not know what that was a cat combine. I just looked up on Google. That combine looks cool. I know it's for PC only. Actually, I think the cat logos are for PC only, but this exact combine in the same color is available with the class logos. So if you, I think this one you can do both. So you can get no, it still says cat on it. So you can get, so see class, you can get this combine, this exact combine with the class logos on it for console, but you can't get the cat logos. You're forgetting the best names in country. Red Atkins and Nick Trevino. Or Rick Trevino. I said Nick Trevino. Just saying. But now we have Braxton. Okay? I said... Okay. Yeah, it didn't show up the first time. That's why... That's why I was confused on what you said. King George Street. Yeah, did I leave out George Street? My bad. Let YouTube cancel me. You, sir, are canceled. Dun dun dun. But you gotta remember, country doesn't really exist anymore. Everything in music is going pop. Also true. I mean, there are some good. Still, there's some country coming out. I will say that, like there is some coming out that is good. There is good, but a lot of what you get shoved in your face is poppy. Like, oh my God, Florida Georgia Line reunite. Who cares? Not me. Could give a damn. But there are some, and you'll find it, especially like the Taylor Sheridan, his TV shows. He has some good music. I'll give him credit for that. He does have some good music in his shows. But yeah, 90% of what you're fed is straight up pop garbage. Is this me or does the ABI mobile water tank logo change in FS20? I have no clue. Haven't paid that much attention. Very little. Yeah, but that's what I said. It's hidden. It's out there. It's just, it's not what gets played on the radio or shoved in your face, and that's not, because they push you towards that pop stuff, and so you have to look harder. That's why I said that. I found a couple of them through Yellowstone that I really like. But majority, okay, all right. Well, it crashed again. Gotta love it. So you gotta know where to look for the good country these days. You see where Edison Motor Truck is coming to farm sim? Yeah, Roughneck Mounting's put them in the game, aren't they? I think that's what I saw. What's up, Mr. C-Dubs? How are you doing tonight, sir? Watch it, it's gonna give me the same error. Product code, active, or whatever codes are in use. God bless Zach Top. Never heard of him. And Chris Stapleton and Midland. Midland's still around? She can have another with other players. Hey, I didn't want to synchronize with him. I'm doing good. That's good to hear, CW. It's good to hear. Yeah, I saw that they're putting the Edison trucks in game. That's cool. I really wish, though, they would come out with a version of their Workstar with the that you could use with the beds for their Kenworth pack. That'd be great. When I had my mullet, my boss said I looked like Hardy. Poor you. Poor you. I don't get how he's still popular after... Now I gotta find where it left off at. I don't get how he's still popular after he, what was it, SummerSlam a couple years ago when he just bombed, like absolutely shit the bed and proved that he can't sing. I don't get why he's still popular. I'm working on growing my mullet back. I want my mullet back. Texas red dirt music just keeps getting more popular because people are tired of this new crap they keep putting on the radio. Yeah. So I said, it's sad that you have to actually look for like good country music these days. It's not just being played because it's not what. And someone brought a pretty good point. It's whatever the teenage girls are listening to. It's what's most popular because they're the ones that are buying the most off like iTunes and shit like that. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's why Taylor Swift's so popular. Fight me. Auto-tune. Yeah. I've said this I don't know how many times now. There's a series, I don't know if it's a YouTube series or what, but it pops up on TikTok all the time where they have singers of like these wildly popular songs and they sing their song without auto-tune and they compare it to with auto-tune, and it is absolutely mind-boggling that 75% of these people cannot sing. They sound horrible. And then they auto-tune it and it becomes a hit. And it's just like, what? My bad. I had TGD something. What? Oh, to go do something? Your keyboard just doesn't like O's, I'm guessing? I grew up on the old country. Same. Have a good night, Ethan. T-Pain is actually 10 times without auto-tune. Yeah, he screwed himself because he got popular with auto-tune, and everybody was like, oh, he can't actually sing because he relies too much on auto-tune, and that's why he got like kind of like blackballed for the longest time, and then no one believed, like no one even gave him the time of day, and then he went, what was it, on Masked Singer, where people were just completely blown away that he is actually a really good singer. It's like, dude, you should have and probably the only reason why he did the whole auto-tune shit is because it was a gimmick that worked, and he needed something to stand apart. But God, can you imagine if we had like T-Pain back in when he first started rising to fame without auto-tune, and just like he would, I would think he probably would have dominated R&B. He just didn't have the look of your typical R&B artist, but I think if he actually would, like, he would have been one of the best R&B singers of the day if he just started off just singing. That's just my opinion. I do like Morgan Wallen. I will say I do like Morgan Wallen. He's actually working on a greatest hits album, but it's him doing his song in his regular voice. I don't know how his music, like the songs he's popular for, would sound like in his regular. I think he'd be better off singing like R&B songs. This is me. I don't know. Do 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 do. Oh. Oh, he didn't hit a cop. It landed near a cop. That's how he got caught. He didn't hit anybody with the chair. He threw it and it fell in the street. Have you heard him sing Ozzy Osbourne? I've heard snippets of it. I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I remember I watched, it was season 1 of Masked Singer. I think he won. And I was blown away about how good of a singer he actually is on there. Do 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 do. Cause he was the monster, I believe, wasn't he? I'm pretty good, Goku. How are you, sir? Yeah, he's actually a really good singer. I will give him. He screwed himself by being popular for being the auto-tune guy. You're very good. That's good to hear, Goku. YouTube wants me to vote for some old hag for Ohio State House. I didn't know Steve was running. Good for him. Like people don't realize Snoop Dogg can sing too. can he really though? Still, like, you mean all that smoke? Can he really still sing? I bet he can hit those high notes, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, 'cause you know I'm high. Did anyone, like when we were kids, did anyone else think that Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart would be like buddy buddy? And that's like, that was on the list of what the hell? I think that alone could be proof that we live in a simulation. Just who, like back in the 90s, do you think the Snoop Dogg would be hanging out with Martha Stewart? No. Can anyone name a weirder friendship than that? I shouldn't say weird friend, because I mean, they look like they're honestly like good friends. I mean like a oddball friendship. Odder than that. That's an interesting one. That would be like, I don't know. Paula Deen and P. Diddy being buddies. Okay, no, that's probably P. Diddy. That's probably a bad one. Paula Deen and I don't know. Who's a popular rapper? Nelly. Paula Deen and Nelly being friends. That'd be weird. I mean, you're talking about a guy who got so high he renamed himself to Snoop Lion. True. But Martha Stewart's hanging out with Martha Stewart's like, yo, Snoop, man, I don't know if that's a good idea. And he's like, you know what, Martha, you right, Martha. I'll go back to being Snoop Dogg. You right, Martha. Thank you, Phoenix, for showing me how to get the combine. You're welcome, sir. I mean, there's you and JT, but we are, we're sort of similar. I mean, back in the 90s, like, me and JT could have probably been friends when we were kids. Do you ever think, like, but back in the 90s, do you think, like, anyone would have ever guessed where Martha Stewart was at in her career and where Snoop Dogg was at in his career? These two would be, like, actual friends at some point. No one ever would have thought that. You forget Martha is a gangster. She got prison cred. Yeah. You know, if she's rolling with Snoop Dogg and his crew, she's shanked a couple of people. She's the most thug life one of the group. 100% for sure. She gave him the recipe to her prison shank bank. Or prison shank bake, where she just bakes a cake with shanks in it and sneaks it into prison. The shank bank. You know, she stabbed someone on her staff who didn't like a meal she cooked. You know what, Martha? I don't like your potatoes. Stab, 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 stab. I'm sorry, Martha. I love the potatoes. They're great. You know, Martha, I really don't like these curtains. Stab, 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 stab. They're great, Martha. They're fantastic. I've never seen a better pairing. Martha, the cake tastes a bit dry. She just pulls the Glock from her apron. I didn't mean that. I like my cakes dry. I feel like she would have to be a bitch to be friends with. Who, Martha Stewart? Probably. I think prison humbled her a little bit. But I'm pretty sure back in her heyday, she's probably like Karen. Like, I get that vibe from her. And then she went to prison and she mellowed out. Snoop was like, Martha, man, you gotta take a hit of this. So she was like, you know what, Snoop? I have been a bitch. There's an interview with Snoop where he has talked about her being with his family for holiday dinners. I 100% believe it. She got invited to the cookout. You know, she did something in prison we don't know about. She was the bed sheet in Epstein's cell. Alright, Jeffrey, this is Martha Stewart. She's coming in here to help you redecorate your cell. We're going to leave you alone. Don't worry, we'll turn off the camera so no one knows about how you decorate your cell. And then they come back an hour later and he's just there and they're like, Martha, what'd you do? He didn't like my curtains. Who would have thought Martha Stewart has more street cred than half these wannabe rappers? 100%. Let's just spin it around like this. We'll flip out the pipe. We'll run down here. We'll get this. Is this guy still going? Oh, he is. Oh, he's almost done. Ah. I wish they generated names for our helpers so it should be like Helper Dave has completed his job. So you'd be like, you know what? Good work, Dave. It's Helper A. What's his? He's Helper C. So, Helper Carlos. Let's see. What does he look like? Maybe a Christopher. We'll do a Christopher. that gonna be it? No. It should be enough. Oh, it's never enough. No, it's never enough. Is it gonna empty? Probably not. Nope. We have to go unload this thing. Parsnips. We must get the parsnips. Guess what? I can make my old John Deere 330 sound like a V8 Turbo K700. Cool. Have a good day, sir. I gotta go to bed. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. That sucks. Have a good day, Cody. Or have a good night, I should say. A good day tomorrow, sir. Safe travels. Let's whip it right out here and unload that. Whoa! $50 super chat from what's it? American Eagle 2024. What map are you on? I might get it. So this map is a modified version of Owendale. Owendale, Michigan. It's available on the it's available on the Giants mod hub, so the in-game mod hub. I modified it. I took it out, so like there was a building here, there's buildings here you couldn't sell, so I took those out. There was like buildings here. There was a building here you couldn't sell, so I took it out. And then I made all these roads. I removed the indoor mask and the tip collision off all these roads throughout the map, so they're plowable. So when it snows, we can plow all the roads. But other than that, it is how it was supposed to be. Once I clock out tomorrow, I'll be happy. Nice. You deserve it, feller. You deserve it. Hopefully Martha Stewart doesn't visit you while you're on your job tomorrow. But thank you, American Eagle 2024, for your $50 super chat. That's awesome, man. Much appreciated. All right. Do 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 do. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Is he done? No. Okay. Saw something about hired help. I wasn't paying attention to what letter it was. Whew. Excuse me, sir. You missed 2 spots now. 3 spots. Hired help. So yeah, we're just gonna zip through these real quick after we're done here. I guess then do cotton. High cotton. Times are not cotton. Those fertile fields are never far away. Oop, I'm missing him. Another $50 you got? Dang, man, much appreciated. I'm a huge John Deere guy, and you should try out the 2025 John Deere RX 830. All my John Deeres on my farm in real life and farming simulator 25. I think I have. I don't know if it's a 2025. I do have a John Deere. Oh wait, no, because I'm using the big buds this time around. I usually use this guy. I don't know what year this is. I did see that Custom Modden is coming out with a new 9R as well. I don't like 9RX. I like tires. I don't like tracks. I've never been a track guy. I don't know why. It's just me. Who's in a pineapple under the sea? Sponge bombs, clam pants. Let's orbit in yellow and pours the sea. Sponge bombs, clam pants. This nautical nonsense. Be something you wish. Sponge bomb, clam pants. Then flop on the deck and prop back a fish. Did he just... Yeah, he did. He just left all this... Hired help, man. Hired freaking help, dude. I don't know why I'm surprised. I really shouldn't be at this point, but... Alright, let's go clean up our guy's mess.
I didn't do it.
I'd say it was you. It's a hired help. I don't pay you. You're an indentured servant.
That's true.
Dang, this is so good. Do we have rocks? Oh, they're only yellow? Lame. No, I'm clearing up the tree someone cut down and threw in the field.
That'd be me.
Oh. I was like, I'm sitting there, like, I didn't cut any trees down, throw in the field. Because all the trees I cut down, I took over and threw in the barrel maker.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that. I just cut them down and threw them.
Damn, just making Tony do everything.
Well, you said there was like a bunch of extra fields and stuff, so.
Yeah, not to throw trees in.
I mean, I was under the impression that they weren't going to get used.
We own them. We're going to plant them and harvest them. But if you needed to cut into it to use it for your farm, you could. We have plenty of, space if you need to take some. That's what I meant. It's not a wasteland.
I didn't know we were going to be getting there so soon.
This guy hears open field and is like, trash dump.
Yeah, like we're not using it.
So wait, hired help can actually pick up stones too? I did not know that. How are you this evening, sir?
Hanging in there. How about you?
I'm doing well. I can't complain.
That's good.
I'm a bit sore, but...
It's sore?
Yeah. I went over my dad's on, Thursday? Yeah, yesterday. And, had to cut up some limbs that had fallen out of the tree. And I guess when I tossed one, I jacked my shoulder up. To be fair, these were pretty big limbs that had fallen out of the tree. But yeah,
the old spring cleanup.
I went to toss it, and my shoulder went, "Oh, you're gonna regret that in the morning." Sure enough, I do.
Yep. Classic.
I ain't as young as I once was, or however that song goes. I swear he just needs to cut all the freaking trees down at this point.
Yeah.
Because he's like...
They're just problems.
He had the...
I know they're good for the environment, but damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's plenty of other trees around. I think cutting down these problem ones would be alright. But, like, there's a tree out in the front yard that when we had that last really bad storm... snowstorm, knocked down a couple of limbs off of it, and they're pretty good size, but it wasn't like they weren't huge. But when we had those tornadoes a couple weeks ago, Like, it knocked down some pretty hefty sized ones. Like, if that would come down on their brand new roof, like, that could have been bad. I was like, you just need to, like, have this whole thing cut down at this point.
It was a rough winter for the trees.
Like, it was so bad that I had to move, like, the cars, because, so they have their backyards completely fenced in. So the only way to get from the front yard to the backyard is through the driveway. So I had to move the cars out of the driveway so I could drag them up across the front yard, up through the driveway into the backyard to cut them up. It's just like, good Lord.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a hassle trying to do it on your own.
Oh, if only he could just, like, have the spunk he had when he had to go take a shit.
Yeah.
We were sitting there and he's like, I think I might have to go. I was like, if you need to go inside, go inside. You know, I'll be fine. And he's sitting there because while I'm lobbing the small shit off of him, he's got his little chipper out there and he's out there grinding them up. So he sits there for like 15 more minutes and then he takes his, because we got
I am very turned on right now.
a small like oxygenizer out there for him so he can walk around outside without having to take his tank. And he hands me his tube. He's like, here, take this, I gotta go. I was like, all right. So I roll up the hose up towards the shed, and by the time I turn around, this dude's already at the back door. He's made his way across the backyard, completely across it before I even got to the shed. This guy, I hadn't seen him move that way in like 3 years. When he comes out, he's got to stop halfway to take a break before he makes it to the shed. This guy cleared it, no oxygen, before I could even turn around. I was like, God damn, he's moving. 3 months, Redneck Dipper. Thank you so much, sir. Hey, how are you? And thank you for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated.
I mean, he's ready to rock and roll, obviously.
Yeah, because he even forgot his phone. He's the whole thing set up to where when people call his phone, it like reads out the number. And so I'm putting stuff away in the shed, and then I just randomly hear a female voice start talking. I was like, "What the hell?" I jumped up and spun around, and then realized it was reading off the phone number. And I was like, "Dude, homeboy just left his phone and everything out here, just took off running." So when I went in, I took his phone into him and took his oxygen tank into him. I was like, "You didn't need clean drawers, did you?" "No, I made it. I was like, "Cause you just left everything hot ass." "Yeah, I'm good." I was like, if we only get that kind of spunk in you, like, non-stop, I think you'd be good. You'd be good to roll on your own.
Yeah, not bad.
Bless you. You gotta treat every day like you're running to the bathroom. I saw that, Samuel. Oh, man. How is Phoenix? Phoenix is good. I can't complain. Can't complain. Day's going pretty good. other than the soreness, I'm I got some grocery shopping, so we're gonna be eat for another week. So all is good. All is good. All is grand. Where's my hot pink? There it is. Is JT still here? Nice pink trailer. I know it's neon pink. Like I said earlier, you know it's neon when the warning triangle stands out less than the freaking trailer does. It's duller than the trailer. Look at that. Crazy. How much is gas up your way?
I don't really know.
Damn, you be balling like that? Just roll up to the pump like, I don't fucking care how much it costs going in.
I mean, yeah, because like I have to get to work. Like, so I don't know. It's just like it is what it is. I know it's people use it as like a benchmark for stuff, but it's like I don't know of anybody that looks at gas prices and is just like, I can't drive.
Well, I mean, yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like leave your car at the gas station or something like that? Like roll in there, like, oh, I need gas, and you're like, oh, not for that much. Yeah, then just like park your car and walk.
Just throw the bike, just carry a bike on the back.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's like, all right,
So, like,
nope, I'm gonna bike it home.
I don't know. Like I got gas on Tuesday, and like I'm sure it's not like cheap, but
Yeah, neon pink semi trailer. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. And like another point to that, Another point to that is like the difference it makes for like 10 cents or like even like I don't know, like 50 cents a gallon or something like that. You fill up, it's really not that big of a difference.
It's like a $20 difference for me.
Well, yeah, but like everything is like expensive.
Yeah.
Everything seems to cost $20 more. So
Yeah, but in like 2 weeks' time, it goes up for a full tank of gas goes up $20. That's a huge difference, in my opinion.
yeah, but it's not like make or break. It's not like you're gonna lose your place over it.
True, but still, it doesn't feel great when you're paying like $36. Now you're paying $56. Like,
Yeah, it's only temporary. It'll be fine. Like it's gone up before. Like, am I gonna go on a road trip?
I am in 3 weeks. 9-hour road trip.
Well, I mean, you better start saving then, apparently.
Yeah. Sorry, well, I can't get my full refund now because we're so close.
Right, but are you not going to go on your vacation?
No, I'm
because
going.
of the gas prices.
No, I'm going.
See, that's kind of my
If
point.
I have to just chill in the cabin the whole week, like I'm fine with that.
Yeah. But like, that's my point. If it were really like a difference, then
Going
maybe-
down Tennessee.
Maybe consider postponing.
Nah, because I'm not getting. I won't be able to get my full refund for the Airbnb because it's
Okay.
too close.
So if you could get your full refund, would you? Would you cancel your trip over it?
I don't know. If it got right now, no. But if it got any more crazier, like if it creeped up, because we're like,
Well, another 5 cents.
no. I'd say if it got close to like 450, then maybe I'm like, okay, that's getting kind of crazy. But we're at 390, 390 exact. Well, no, that was with the 15 cents off. So we're at, yeah, it's 405 now because we got 15 cents off through the with our points. So damn, yeah, it's over $4. So yeah, 50 cents more a gallon. I'd consider it was like, yeah, we'll hold off. You need to get pictures of Jack Daniels Fire Department. I don't think I'll be anywhere near that. Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
I got nothing.
Gassy Gus over here. Do your thing. What letter is this? A. Do your thing. Anthony. You look like an Anthony. You're going to be Anthony. Do your thing, sir. And then we will get... Oh, hopefully... Okay. Whew. I was like, hopefully he doesn't do this whole... Like where I destroyed it. But he doesn't. So that's good. Let's go with some paw snips, brah. Whoops. Sorry about that, Tony. That's freaking cotton, too. Dude, we're about to have so much freaking cotton. Well, none of these things don't do bales. I was like, can I get a... maybe it might have a cotton harvester. We'll see. Meow. Meow. So how are you this evening, Brandon?
Feeling fine.
Just fine?
Yeah.
That's better than that. So you got that going for you.
Nothing grand, nothing terrible, so.
Is there water here? There it is, alright. Oh, I could have probably jumped that. Harvesting at 90 miles per hour. my wife's single-handedly gonna pretty much pay for our vacation, like all of our expenses with her next 3 weeks.
Nice.
She's Monday she starts her manager training, and she's going down to Delmar, and with the fuel reimbursement, that alone, I think we calculated up, it's just under $300 a week just in the fuel reimbursement alone. And then she's getting a $2 raise.
They'll get you a quarter of a tank. There you go.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
My screen just went black. Everything just, like, disappeared.
You get it.
Sorry. But that's just that alone. And then she's getting a $2 raise from what she had while she's in training. And she's going to be getting paid 40 hours plus 8 overtime hours each week. Like, okay. So you're just going to pay off our entire vacation. That's a plus, just for 3 weeks of training. Welcome, Boosty.
Nice to see the payoff after working so hard for so long.
Yeah. She doesn't really like where she's at. I was like, well, look at it this way. Store manager is going to get you in other places. It's just a stepping stone to get you where you want to go.
Yep.
You know what? You're awesome.
Oh, man. How close are you to Delmar? You mean Delmar without an E? I'm pretty far away from Delmar. Probably like an hour. Yeah, probably like an hour. Depends on traffic. I grew up with friends in Del Mar. A couple of guys I used to bowl with, they were from Del Mar. But we bowled in Seaford, so it was... Seaford was closer to them than it was to us. But... have fun in Tennessee? Oh, I'm pretty sure I will. That's we're not leaving until what's the second or third? I have to look. Collision involving structure. Have you had to go to Tennessee? Worth it. If the problem with Tennessee is every time we go, it's harder to come back home. Because Tennessee, I don't know. I just enjoy it a whole hell of a lot more. It's a different way of life down there, let me put it that way. I wouldn't miss the no sales tax though. That's... What part are you going to? We're going back down to Gatlinburg this time. Well, actually no. We're staying in Sevierville this time. We usually stay right off the Parkway in Pigeon Forge. But that place is expensive these days. Go to Nashville. I really have no desire whatsoever to go to Nashville. Zero. I do one of these days, and it's probably going to be when the youngest one is grown and on her own. I want to go to Memphis just to go to Graceland. I'd love to visit Graceland one of these days. That was our original plan. Was we were gonna go down to Atlanta and stay a couple days to because my kid really wants to go to the aquarium down there, and then we were gonna head over to Memphis for a couple days, but Grace died 30 years ago. Did I do the voice? But no. My kid has zero interest in Elvis, so like, she's gonna sit in a hotel room the whole time? Howdy, Steve. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight, sir? I don't know. I have zero interest in going to Nashville. I don't know. So it's the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, it's just like every time I see people go there anymore, it's like every fake ass country star has got their own bar, and you have these fake ass country people that walk around. It's like, I don't know. If I wanted a real like authentic country experience, I'd just go down to like a bar in Sussex County. Not that fake shit that's in Nashville anymore. And they let pretty much anyone on the stage at the Grand Ole Opry anymore. There ain't nothing special. And just like that, the parsnips are done. I think that's all the parsnips, anyway. I could have went to Nashville when I was little. Yeah, that's, so, oh, we got some parsnips down here in 27. When I was younger, we had the chance to go to Tennessee with the people we camp with. We had a chance to go down. They were going down there for a week. And my mother said no, which my mother was the one that listened to country music. So it was just like, okay, well, why not? And we were told she had no interest in going. Then after my mother found out that we went down to Gatlinburg in Tennessee, she had to go out of her way to go down there as well. So I was like, oh, you had no interest in going to Tennessee, eh? But there you are. Never been there. I can't judge. I don't know. I've seen people, like, do videos. I watch some of the traveling vloggers. And just... it all seems fake. Two more fields. Where do you see two more fields? I did 10, 11, and 2. I only see 27 in Parsnip. Got plenty of other fields to do. The hell is that? Oh, we gotta make sure we don't get too close. That's peas. Like older country music, same. I'm like a 90s country fan. Although I do love me some Jamie Johnson. I do love me some Jamie Johnson. The field beside you is... what? It's just this field. Where you get two more fields. These three are done. This is the only field we have left in Parsnip. I don't want to get too close to that pea field. I will offload this and come back and get it. I like 80s, 90s, and 2000s country. 2000s is when it started to taper off for me. I do like some of it, but not a whole hell of a lot. '90s. I feel like '90s was peak country. After the night, like, okay, early 2000s is when, I don't know, I'd say after the 90s. Like, it peaked in the 90s, and then it just started going downhill. Like, there was still good music coming out. There's still good music trickling out these days, but not as much as in the 90s. I feel like music in general peaked in the 90s. Society in general peaked in the 90s. I can't stand Jason Aldean. I've had this rant numerous times. He's fake ass country. I think it's drink time.
Have you checked Discord, Kitty Cat?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
I love me some Alabama. Oh, I'm not drinking. Like, it's Dr. Pepper. Ready? Ah, yeah. I did give me some leftover pizza. He wrote you a love song, Titty Tat. What'd I miss? Brandon rate PJ's a love song. I really love the way you talk about your numbers. I just wish you loved me as much as you love them. Don't forget his #1 single. He doesn't love me as much as the decimal point. I'm an idiot. Can't forget that classic. Let's get the multiplying. Oh, I do love me some Alabama. My favorite is I'm in a Hurry. Love me some Alabama. Well, if theme songs are considered music too, I would say probably the first country song I heard was the Dukes of Hazzard theme. But if we're going by like album music, I'm pretty sure like Conway Twitty was the first country, because my mother loved Conway Twitty. So I remember probably the first country music I remember hearing was Conway Twitty. What was the song? Which, thanks to Tracy Lawrence, I gotta agree it. Growing up, I didn't know. But now as I listen to Conway Twitty as an adult, that man's filthy. That man's filthy. Absolutely filthy. Like, Tracy Lawrence said it best. He was a filthy man. Which makes it even more disgusting because my mother listened to it. Oh, now we're in a pickle. Can I drop... Well, let's drop that off at the cow farm. Will that underground storage hold parsnips? So I want to hold on to the parsnips after I take the money away. But I need to empty my wagon. I guess I could get another... What's up, Mayor McCheese? How are you, sir? We have my grandma's Conway Twitty album down at my mom's. Grandma was freaky, wasn't she? Mm-hmm. You've been listening to country music in 2010? You missed the golden era of country, sir. I tried some raw sushi for the first time tonight. It was pretty good. Never had it. I've never had sushi. I don't like fish. Let me stop. I don't like fish. Like, the most I'll go is tuna fish. I do enjoy me a tuna fish sandwich every now and then, and shrimp. And that's saying something, because I'm from Delaware, and I have no desire to eat crabs at all. Yeah, I don't like fish, so I have no desire at all to try sushi either. I don't know. But I too, Trent, I love Elvis. I've been at Elvis craze for the past few months. That's all I listen to. We had Culver's tonight. I've heard good things, but we don't have them up here. They do have one down there where we're going at Tennessee. And I thought about maybe trying it like one day, just to see what all the hype's about. Just gonna go around here. So I'm stuffing my face with leftover pizza too, so So there's nothing store root crops. Like even temporarily, can I get something that stores root crops? Probably not, right? Nice country is top tier for me. Agreed. My top 3 is George Jones, John Anderson, John Conley. Is George Jones considered 90s country? I don't think. George Jones before 90s. I'll just put that. I do love George Jones. George Jones saved my life. That's true story. So when I was a kid, I had the lyrics to White Lightning memorized. And even he took one slug and drank it on down. And heard him a moaning as he hit the ground. Excuse me. So one day, when we were camping, the guys decided to make a beer run, and I, for some reason, wanted to go so bad.
That was fun.
So bad. And finally, they let me go.
It's one of the nastiest
They decided to let me go. It was me, Larry, Rick, and my dad.
Man, this thing,
all 4 of us,
massive,
in a regular cab F-150.
You sure
right?
it's not one of those European ones by chance?
And
better not be.
I've never seen one of those.
My dad made a mistake of telling Ricky that
I was just sitting here and I have like
I memorized all the words to White Lightning because Ricky had some serious gas.
Buzzing. And
all time worst fart
thing just lands on my screen.
I've ever smelled. Okay, he ripped one while we were in the liquor store, and it was horrible.
And then I got up and it flew away, and I didn't know where it went. Which
on the way back to the campground, he told me.
So I turned on
he was like, "You gotta sing it word for word, or else I'm gonna fart again." I've never sang a song so well in my life.
Shelf.
Mr. George Jones saved my life. He waited until we got back to the campground and ripped another part.
Well, in a couple days you'll see a nest somewhere.
Well, I don't like having this super. It's like a 7-foot long, like LED light, so it's so bright. But I don't have any overhead lighting down here, so I've used that, and I just like face it up, and I have it on the highest shelf. But it's so bright. But I don't know if it's dead or not. And if it's not, it's gonna come after me.
I mean, if it hasn't yet, it probably won't.
Dun 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 dun.
Usually, if you just stare at them the wrong way, they will attack. So.
Yeah, I know. Trying to avoid that.
Assert dominance. Show him who's boss. He stings you, you sting his ass back.
Yeah. I know. Well, it also reminded me that I have to get someone to come over here to spray the gutters. Because we get bees in our gutters. Well, actually, they live in like the fascia, but...
We get boring bees, but no astral wasps or hornets up there.
You get Jason Bourne bees?
Boring bees.
Yeah, they're like carpenter bees, kind of.
It is. It's a carpenter bee.
Oh, so they're just lame. They're boring. Okay.
Yeah, they literally just drill a hole in a wood and now it sits.
Yeah, but
if you piss one
the
off,
name's boring.
Well, the annoying thing about them...
They should be named, like, drilling bees. That'd be cool. That's a cool name, drilling bees.
Yeah,
There's probably
cool.
one out there.
Except if it's drilling into your house.
Better than drilling into your wife.
That's fair.
Unless you're into that thing, kind of thing. So, I mean, more power to you.
No, but it causes a whole chain reaction because they're there, so they're at like all the entrances to like the front and the back of the house. So that's annoying. I mean, they're not gonna bother you per se, but still. But then the woodpeckers come. And the woodpeckers.
Dude, you just got all the annoying species just hanging out. Kenneth Rice, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the flock.
Last year, I mean, this year.
They just like right at the house. They just start drilling because the bees like make the holes, and then they like try to get stuff out of them.
Do you put decor out in your yard by chance?
I try not to, but I have to give in to like the occasional thing.
Well, if you put something shiny out in the trees or out by the house, it keeps the woodpeckers away.
Apparently owl statues do too. All of our neighbors have owl statues. And I looked it up one day. I was like, oh. Okay, because we actually have owls too. So
You should get like a badass bald eagle statue.
I think the point is that I guess owls are predators for woodpeckers, apparently. I don't understand the logic behind it, or I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really look into it very much. All I know is that owl statues were for the woodpeckers. But it confused the shit out of me for like the first 6 months of living here.
We usually put the owl out to keep the hawks at bay, but
Excuse me.
Yeah, and I have to get my gutters treated. Keep the bees out. To then keep the woodpeckers.
Get up on the roof, do it
wooden
yourself.
fascias?
Be a man.
I thought about it, but like the back drop off the roof, the front's only like 1 story, so it's not bad. Like, it'd be all right, and I'd probably fall into bushes. But like the back of the house is like essentially it's like 2.5 stories because it's on a hill. Not trying to do that. I had to get up there to do the gutters, and we had like the biggest ladder possible, and it was like maxed out.
At least you got a doctor's note to work from home.
Yeah, if I lived.
You'll
And
live. You'll be hurt.
Workers' comp. Really hurt.
Yeah, there's a chance of death, but
Yeah, if you like land on your neck. So don't do a flip when you fall. Just
I'd rather just be work related. That'd be way better. Like really bad paper cut. It gets infected or something.
I mean, I guess that works too. That's cool.
Just slipping on a wet floor.
As you run to the bathroom till 2 buildings over, because there's no one on that floor at that time.
Yeah, something like that.
Excuse me. My nose is a running. Probably because I'm eating hot peppers. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. That looks about right. So we'll favorite this. Add to favorites. Doc. Blah. Confirm. Select. Okay. And I can't remember what that one was, so we'll do back only on this one. We'll do Mac Attack 2. Nope. Mac Attack 2. Okay. Buy that. Yep. And then we'll get another trailer. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna keep this, so we'll just. That says 300. Yeah, okay, so this is more. 5 million or 3 million liters. Yep. So I guess we just buy it like it is, and then we can sell it. Because I really don't want to keep this. I just need a place to store parsnips until time to sell them. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I was munching on leftover pizza. And it's got jalapenos on it, so now my nose wants to run.
A little hot. It'll do that.
It's fine. I like the spice of jalapenos. It just every time I eat something that hot, my nose just turns into a fountain.
Some would argue if it's worth it.
It is, because now I'm breathing better. I felt a little stopped up beforehand, so those peppers cleared me right out. Have you ever seen that guy on TikTok that he's like, this is how you cure the stuffy nose, and he just picks a freaking pepper out of the field and just like rims his nose with it? Like, that guy's a fucking just monster. Who does that? Can you imagine just shoving a fucking jalapeno up your nose?
No, I imagine it's like the same thing as like doing like smelling salts recreationally.
Yeah. Why do people do that? Isn't that what Joe Rogan does? Or he has some people sniff the jar. They're like, ooh!
That sounds like something he would do.
He's like, you gotta test these. These are so much stronger than the other. And like Theo Vaughn went, like his brain reset.
Yeah, I mean, it really like snaps you into like a new reality for a split second.
I don't understand that shit. I mean, I smelled weird shit before. Not on purpose, but it's like, why
Go on.
Yeah. Just
Brand's just like, that looks weird. Let me sniff it. Ah, that's some weird shit too.
Shouldn't have done that.
yeah. But it's interesting how salts are such a big thing.
I wouldn't say that they're a big thing. Like I wouldn't even know where to get them.
Oh, neither
Online?
would I, but well, I guess you can get everything, anything, and everything else
Exactly.
online. So,
It's just weird that there's like different brands that are more intense than others. Like, what's this becoming? It's like the new marijuana, except it's not legal.
I'll say it's a new marijuana thing.
They just keep coming out with more and more intense strands, I guess. Till just you completely just fry your whole nostril off, just gone.
I don't know how well it is in your towns, but it's literally probably like a 30-mile radius around here. There's probably like 200 independent hospital systems, like 150 vape shops, and then probably another 150 of gambling places around here. So
We have a bunch of like smoke shops and everything, but we only have 3 dispensaries, 1 for each county.
Really?
Kids will be kids, man. Really. What? And then, the one that's over in. Oh, I know both of those are in Kent County. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, no, I think that's considered Sussex. Anyway, the one over in Milford, they got screwed because the dispensary they opened up when only medical marijuana was legal, so they were selling medical marijuana. And then when it got legalized for recreational use, the city stepped in and was like, you're approved for medical and medical only. You cannot sell recreational weed inside city limits. So basically just effectively just shutting them down. I was like, told my wife, I was like, if I was the dispensary that's north of us in Felton, I was like, I would start one in Harrington and just bring all the business over from Milford, because they're dead in the water. Like they applied for the license to sell at that location. You can only have for one location. You can't set up for multiple locations. So their license is for that location only, but yet the town regulation says they can't sell within the city limits. So it's a bit fucked.
Yeah, I would just start a new company, like a new LLC.
That's why I was like, if anyone wants to make a killing right now, just one town over, open up a new business, just pull all the business from Milford over. I mean, I played the simulator. I think I could do it. I was successful enough. When go in business, PJ, you'd be the number guy. I'll be the grower. The grower, not the shower.
No, I was gonna say I don't. That's one industry I don't think I'd want to deal with. It's just like, I don't know. At least around here, it's just like complicated. Like the business side of things. And there's like a lot of regulations and stuff.
Owie! A
You should
little
just go on Shark
safety.
Tank.
What's your invention that you're taking to Shark Tank?
No, I'm saying you should with your dispensary.
Give them part of my business? Never.
Oh, all right.
Just be like, go on Shark Tank. All right. So here's my plan. This is a Glock. Give me all your money.
I'm seeking $200,000 for 100% of everything in your wallets. Would that fall under a white collar crime?
That's racist.
That's a good point.
I'm just waiting out the rain. Look how muddy my tires are. Got a little mud on my tires. gonna be on TV. Not on Shark Tank.
Okay. Better. Is it better than Shark Tank?
Oh, it's wrestling.
Oh. Where's that at?
It's gonna be down in Salisbury, Maryland. About an hour away. They're doing a TV taping, which I told my wife, I was like, every time they come before, well, WWE, last time WWE came, the tickets were more expensive than what it's AEW is going to be there.
All right.
And I was like, told my wife, I was like, I've never been to a TV taping. Every time I've gone, it's been a house show. I was like, I kind of want to just go because, you know, at the house shows they don't do like the big screens and everything for the entrances and everything. So I was like, it's kind of boring. You get the wrestling, but you don't get all the the whole show. So when it said that they're actually doing TV tape, they're actually doing a pay-per-view down there too for Ring of Honor the night before, which crazy when you think about it. So I told my wife, she's like, get tickets. Yes. And then I looked at it, I was like, of course they have the hard cam side. They don't have that open yet because it's not even, the tickets aren't even like fully on sale. It was just a pre-sale that I got a code for. And I was like, oh, I was looking for the tickets that I looked at pictures from when WWE was there last time. It's like the same seating arrangement. I told him, I was like, we're definitely going to be on TV. We're like smack dab in the middle of the ring, like 7 rows back. It's like on an incline. I was like, we're definitely going to be seen on TV.
Is ticket pricing as bad as concerts nowadays, or is it decent?
WWE tickets are crazy expensive. Crazy. This cost me $150 for 2 tickets. So
that's not too bad.
Yeah,
so
it's not,
for a ticket price, that ain't bad, but
no.
for wrestling, I don't know.
Considering the last time WWE went to the same spot for just a house show. That's not even taped. A house show is just like you have the ring and they come out from behind a curtain. So when I went in 2008, they came out from behind a curtain. Like there was the stage, they had music, but they didn't have like all the lights and all that. It was just literally just the ring with just white lights shining down on it. That's it. So you didn't get the whole feel of an actual wrestling show. But the last time that WWE came to Salisbury, it was $250 for the cheapest tickets. That's like all the way at the top of the Civic Center, and it just wasn't worth it. But for $150 to be like 3rd row back on the incline, where it seems to start the incline. So there's 4 rows on the floor, which I didn't want to sit on the floor. I could have got the tickets on the floor. But I remember when I went to the house show, we were like 5 rows back on the floor, and like you couldn't see them when they were on the ground. When you were in the ring, you were like eye level with them, so you could see it. But if they went down on the side of the ring, you couldn't see shit. So I told my wife, I was like, I want to sit on the incline, so when they're fighting outside the ring, I could actually see something. And it's going to be TV taping, so there's going to be fighting outside the ring. So I was like, I want to be able to see it. But for $150 for an actual TV taping, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
I mean, for the whole kit, like if you want the whole experience, they do what they call the VIP experience, where you get to like go up to the side of the ring, get your picture taken with the belts and everything, and then you get to meet a couple of the wrestlers and stuff like that. That was $400 a ticket, but that's like the whole shebang. I don't need that. I just wanted to be able to say I went to a TV taping.
Yeah.
Not as cool as when my brother went, because my brother went in 2000. What year did Ozzy release the song I Don't Want to Stop's on it? I want to say it was called Black Rain. Whatever year he released that album, my brother went to a SmackDown taping and Ozzy performed that I Don't Want to Stop while he was there. I was like, all right, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, well, it was a different era.
Yeah. But, you know, I get to see Jay Briscoe's on the car. He's from Laurel, Delaware. He's like the only wrestler from this area that's ever gotten famous. So I was just like, he'll be there. I'm okay. Just it's a 2-hour show, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more. But he's like the most known guy on the car. Well, Brody King's on the poster as well, so he's pretty cool. But you're not gonna get MJFs and stuff like that. But my wife's never been to a wrestling. She grew up watching wrestling as well, and she always wanted to go to one, but she'd never been to one, so this is gonna be her first time. And I told her, I was like, you know, we're gonna be on TV, right? And I'm gonna be super obnoxious because I'm wearing a bright ass shirt. Cause I picked it out today. Like this, it's not until May 16th. We come back from vacation on that Sunday, and that Saturday is the wrestling show. So I was getting my shirts that I want to take on vacation set aside, and I was like, I had Help 3, and I was like, which shirt do you think I should wear? And she's like, for what? I said, for wrestling. I was like, there's 3 wrestling shirts. What do you think I'm talking about? And one was just a black shirt, one was red, and of course one's a bright ass color. And she's like, you wear whatever one. Are any of them actually gonna be there? I was like, there's a chance all 3 of these people could be there. I was like, I'm not gonna wear the CM Punk one to AEW. That I'd probably get beat up. I was like, so I was like, all 3 of these could possibly be there. I said, more likely it's going to be these guys because they're definitely going to be on the show the night before because they're more known for Ring of Honor. I said, so they'll probably be there. I said, but, you know, there's a chance all 3 of these could be. And she's like, I don't know, pick whatever one. I was like, I'm going to go with the most obnoxious one because that's the one that'll be seen on TV.
Yeah, it'll be easy to pick yourself out, that's for sure.
That's 100% what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna watch it back later, just so I can point us out. Look, dear, look, we're right there.
Watch the actual footage you actually get is like only half your face is actually
that
Leonardo or there's a pole there.
Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Here come. Oh, there's no pole. We're smack dab in the middle, like right in the middle where the ring's at. So when they're in the middle of a match and whenever the hard cam is on, there's a good 75% chance you're gonna see me in the crowd. Unless they're zoomed in really tight. I'm just gonna be wearing this bright ass shirt that sticks out like a sore thumb. Kind of like the green shirt guy for WWE, the guy who somehow has the money to buy front row tickets to every single freaking WWE pay-per-view. What was the one? Steve might know better than I do. I think the last one was like $4,000 for a seat, and he goes to every single one. It's like, how do you have that kind of money, bro? How?
I don't know. I see people do it all the time now. Just people that go to like every single NASCAR race.
Yeah, that's cheap
Like,
these days.
Yeah, but it's like, do you work?
Yeah, because you just gotta like travel around to every show each week. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad every time I go to Dover. It's like they just take more and more bleachers away at the Speedway, Dover Speedway up there.
Yep.
It's just like, I told my wife, I said I'd give it 5 to 10 years. I was like, that track's gonna be shut down. It is one of the most infamous tracks, but it's just like every time we go up there, less and less seats.
Mm-hmm.
They're only doing one Dover race now, aren't they? They used to do 2. Last I heard, they were doing 1 a year now.
I don't know. They're messing with the whole schedule. Like, New Hampshire used to have 2, and then they cut it down to 1. And then for the longest time, it was just the summer race in July. And then this year, they're changing it again, and they're not doing the summer race. They're doing one in August, like end of August, which they've never done before. It's either been like July or September, end of September. It's like, okay. And then they got rid of like half the parking lots, and then they took down one of the stadiums, and now it takes like, I used to be able to get out of there in like half an hour, and now it's like 2. On any note, I gotta get to bed. I'm an old man now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, jeez. All right. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Later,
as
cats.
well.
Your username's Hi, and your actual tag is something Donald Trump. I don't think I'm going to accept your friend request. Is my buddy did a convert fixed textures one like that? Bit? What map are you playing? We're playing on Owendale, Michigan. That's been modified a little bit. Anybody did a convert so let's fix textures on one like that? On what? I don't see where you asked anything in jet.
be that guy, but I'm gonna dip for the night.
Oh, geez, Brand just left me too. He didn't. Oh, I wasn't here. I wanted to get a drink. The plow? Oh, it's a 240. The 2410 plow. John Deere 2410. I don't know whose it is. I've had it for a while now, so. Alright. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, what are you doing? I thought you were talking about the tractor first. I was like, that's the mono, but I don't know. Yeah, but the plow, I have no clue where it came. We've been using it for so long, I couldn't tell you where I got it from. It's a big John Deere plow. That's what I wanted. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Oh, hey, my dishwasher's done. Let me just screenshot that before I forget. So I can shout those guys out in Monday's video. Guess I can leave Discord now because nobody else gonna join. Boop, 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 boop. Hi everyone, I'm tired tonight. Thanks for the streaming. Thanks for everyone in chat. Hit the like button if you haven't done us already. Well, have a good night, Steve. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Always appreciate it. Have yourself a good night. Don't let bed bugs bite. Unless you're into that, then you are a weird little man. away. Excuse me. Alone. There's no one here beside me. Calm down, Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, Picasso, I like it. Oh man, man, oh man, oh man. Tequila. Tequila. Saving. 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 Oh boy. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep myself entertained for the next half an hour. No one's really talking in chat, so I figured maybe we just go ahead and call it a night. So if you guys did enjoy the stream, if you haven't already, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Simulator 25 live streams, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do a live upload video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.